Butter days started.
Well, while the apples are cooking, I will show you what's going on here in the park at Gnadenhutten here. I am at home and editing right now, and I did not do a lot of talking in my videos because there was a lot of people and we were always busy, so I just decided I would do my voiceovers here at home. So making yourself some coffee.
What's that?
You're making yourself some coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, here is the old Moravian church that those Indians that where this park whole started was, I mean, to make a long story short, I think there was around 90 Indians massacred here, murdered, and they got buried in this park here. There's a mount over by where we are making the apple butter. And there's a museum here too. Very interesting place, but we come up here every year to make the apple butter, and we sell it, and we donate the money to the museum, and then the museum gets whatever apple butter is left today and tomorrow. The museum gets to sell, and so it kind of a little treat for the people visiting the museum. So yeah, a lot of history that I won't be able to cover here, but you guys go ahead, check it out. I might put some links in the description also. Good morning.
How you doing?
Pretty good. You bet. You had a good night?
Yeah, actually,
Good.
Well, except for the dog getting out.
Oh.
Getting ready to do a turkey. I got a 20-pound turkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna put a turkey on
This morning, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
the turkey's over there. I got the fire going. I'm getting the spit and stuff ready to go and everything.
Sweet. All right. That'll be cool. You'll be able to see.
Hey, wake up.
Yes, sir.
Who's gonna have the cannons here today?
I don't know.
I think somebody's gonna be over there with some cannons.
That might be the only person I know with cannon is Jim Russ.
So what's the process for you to get your turkey?
Just the turkeys right there. We got to get it prepped and everything. Then half-inch spit,
Okay.
steel spit. We'll slide the turkey on, and we have these will go on the spit, and then you got the pins here to hold
Okay.
everything in place.
Nice.
And then we'll bring it over here.
Get
The
that.
turkey rests, the spit rests on these,
Okay.
and this will be the fire
Oh,
block
okay.
to hold the heat in.
Yeah. Who were you cutting that last night, or was it?
Yes.
Okay.
that-
yeah. That. Okay.
I haven't. Like I said, last 5 years I've been on a lot of camping.
Uh huh.
She said, "Oh, we'll do turkey." It's fine. I don't. A day like today, sitting by the fire all day is great.
You bet. Yeah, I'll be over here later. Once I see you got the turkey on, I'm gonna come over here and take a little video of it.
Sounds fantastic.
All right.
Just make sure I get the website.
You bet. So now that we got the apples cooked and processed through the Victoria strainer, we throw it back on the fire, we cook it again until it is all ready to add the seasonings, the herbs and spices, and then we bottle it. And then we take this beautiful homemade bread and we slap a thick slab of butter on there with some apple butter, and That turkey getting ready?
Yeah.
Did you say to put these on?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. Wow. Alright.
Yeah, it's probably, what time is it? It's 10:15. It's probably going to be probably close to 4 before it's ready.
It's like going to be very soft and juicy.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. I've never done this before.
Right. It looks very good.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. That's the old primitive way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yummy. Well, that's going to be it for the apple butter days, and we are just sitting around enjoying ourselves after working so hard. But anyway, I felt like I should maybe give a little bit more history on the museum here, on the Gnadenhutten massacre that happened way back in 1782. There was about 90 Lenape Indians in the cabins that I showed you before. They lived right in this area where we are making apple butter. They were Christian Indians, and they were called the Moravians. And so, because the Moravians did not take any side during the Revolutionary War, it caused, the Americans to view them as being suspicious, and by the British. They were viewed suspicious by both the British and the Americans. for being spies to the other side. And as the Moravians were collecting crops, a Pennsylvania militia encountered them and falsely promised the Moravians that they would be relocated away from the warring parties. And once they were gathered together, however, the American militia rounded the unarmed Moravians up and said that they planned to execute them for being spies. And the Moravians denied, obviously, because it wasn't true. And they captured them, and the night before they were executed, they spent the night praying as well as singing Christian hymns and psalms. Even though 18 of the militia voted not to kill them, they were outnumbered, so they left. But the rest stayed, and they slaughtered them the next morning. I mean, literally slaughtered them. And they raped the women and children, and they drug them out in the snow and killed them. And as they were being killed, the Moravians sang hymns and spoke words of encouragement to, just to one another there, to consolidation one to another, until they were all slain. Believing in non-resistance, they pleaded for their life to be spared and did not fight back. So the Moravian missionary David Zeisberger declared the slain Lenape and the Mohegan as Christian martyrs. And that's where Gnadenhutten is to this day. A lot of history there. Obviously, they burned the cabins and they burned all the bodies, and there were two young boys that escaped, and they were scalped and left for dead, but they escaped. They ran down the Tuscarawas River and to the town of Tuscarawas, I think it was. And so they came, I guess they came back to investigate, the town did, and they just kind of let it go. Nobody wanted anything to do with it. So it stayed like that for almost 20 years, I think. Not quite, but I think it was around 1789 or 1798, I forget. About 20 years later, finally the missionary that David Zeisberger came back, and he dug up the cabins and, dug up all the bones, and he buried them in a mound, and it's still there to this day. So yeah, it's not very nice history, but it is history. So I guess I just love that people are doing something to preserve it, and thank you to everybody at Gnadenhutten. My uncle Samuel Schraub, thank you for getting us started in this about 5 years ago. And thank you to John Heil for your 16 years of service to the park there. I think he's retiring this year, but special thanks to him. And thank you to everybody else that helped out